What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Power Book 4 Force video. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Power Book 4 Force, Season 1, Episode 5. If you're a fan of Power, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Power Book 4 Force, you get them. Now, a lot of stuff happened in the last episode, man. We seen Tatiana returned, but not for long, man. Tommy took her out, and now the Serbs are after Tommy. But this was a good episode. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was a good mid-season finale. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a new episode next week. I don't think they're taking a break, and that's good. But yeah, this was a good episode. Now, when the episode first starts, we see Tommy reflecting on everything that went down. You know, he's just thinking back to some things when he killed some people, Tatiana and stuff like that. Now, he takes a drive and Claudia ambushed him again. And she introduced him to this new designer drug. You know, she placed some on her lips and then she kissed him, forcing him to feel what the high is like. And Tommy went into like instant high mode. And then she pushed him on top of his car. And that's all she wrote, man. Tommy was high as hell. Now, Tommy talks to Liliana the next day about the high that he had. He said it's the best high he ever had. You know, he's presenting this drug to Liliana. They're trying to do something with it. Now we see Diamond on a run and Detective Bennigan harasses him and takes him into his car, puts him in the back, and Diamond keeps on saying, like, what's your beef with me? And Bennigan told him about Kiki Watkins and a bad batch that CBI, you know, sold to her back in the day. And this changed her life forever. So that's why Detective Bennigan is coming after him. Now we know why. And Diamond says, look, that wasn't me. And I served 15 years in prison. And then he confronted Bennigan about taking dirty bribes from Vic. And the detective was surprised, like, how the hell you know about that? Man, get up out of my car. And we see Elijah and Jannard. You know, they're sitting there talking about how Diamond's taking over and dealing with Tommy and stuff. Jannard is pissed off, of course. You know, he's kind of being a hater. And he got high as hell. You know, he's doing coke and stuff. And he said he's going to regain that crown no matter what. Now we see Merkovic, the guy who's in charge of the Serbs right now. And, you know, he was super pissed off learning about Tatiana being killed by Tommy. And he's not playing no games. He wants answers. You know, one of his peoples was talking bad on Tatiana's name. So he shot him, man. He blew his brains out. And that was the end of him. And Merkovic told his soldiers that they need to find and kill Tommy Egan ASAP. Now we see Tommy is trying to have Liliana stretch out this new drug. You know, she's unsuccessful. They only had a small sample, so there wasn't much that they could do. But, you know, Tommy's trying to stretch this out so they can have more weight because this drug is definitely the future. And he said he was going to get some more for Liliana. Then Tommy starts talking about how it's not safe for Liliana in Chicago. He wants her to get out of Chicago. You know, he's trying to keep her safe. And he said to take the bricks that they have. We see Maya, and she's not happy at all. She's talking to Claudia, threatening her pretty much about moving the drug faster and stuff. And she threatens to take the drug to other dealers because she feels like she's dealing with the wrong Flynn. Now we see Tommy meet with Diamond. He wants to gather up some peoples and he wants to take the Serb pipeline. You know, he wants to make this deal official. And Vic comes in, you know, he joins the meeting and stuff. And they talk about taking out all the Serbs until all of them were eliminated. Tommy really wants that top spot and he's not going to give up anytime soon. Now we see Diamond trying to convince Jannard of this deal. You know, he's trying to get Jannard and some soldiers in on it. And Jannard, we already know how he feels about Tommy. Andy didn't want to work with the Flynns. But Diamond actually convinced Jannard to work with them on the deal. And CBI would receive the higher of the three-way split. They would get 34%, while Tommy and Vic would get 33%. And you know, that extra point adds up, so they were happy about that. Now we see Tommy returning to Liliana, telling her to take the bricks of coke that they have and leave. You know, he really wants her out of town. And she says, no, you know, this life is all I know. Now, Tommy meets with Claudia at the penthouse. And he's trying to make a deal with her because he really likes that drug. And they agreed on a 60-40 split. You know, she wasn't trying to have that at first. But he said, look, 70-30 or something like that. And she's like, nope. And, you know, he said 60-40. And then she's like, okay. He's like, which way? And she said, yours. So of course he agreed to that. But she needed Tommy to do something for her. You know, he had to run an interference and get some barrels of some stuff so they can make some drugs. He had to follow Maya, and he found her meeting with this truck driver. And Tommy goes into the bathroom where the truck driver's at, and he puts the gun up to his face, and dude is like, man, come on, I got kids, don't kill me. And Tommy says, look, you can go home and see them, but I'm gonna need you to do something for me. There's a whole bunch of chemical barrels of this designer drug, and Tommy offered to hire him for future work. Dude was just trying to make paper, man. He wasn't thinking about nothing else. So he was happily ready to take that money that Tommy was offering. Now we see Liliana just at the crib, and she tries this designer drug, and she felt good as hell, man. So she got up out of there. She left Tommy's loft, lit as hell, and Tommy did not want her to go anywhere. You know, he's trying to look out for her safety. Now we see Vic tries to surprise Gloria. He shows up at her crib, and then he takes her to this little spot outside the city, this little piece of land. He said that he bought it for their future, you know, to build their house that they wanted and stuff like that. And then he kissed her, and they were making out, getting ready to smash. And we see Pierogi, he's in the distance, man, snapping some flicks. And of course, he takes this back to Walter. Walter is not happy. He does not want Gloria with Vic. So Walter and Pierogi go to Gloria's bar, and they're having a little chat with her. At first, he was trying to be nice. He's like, look, I'm here to see a friendly face. And then he's like, look, my son is not going to wake up every morning to your face. He was saying that she's beautiful and everything, but she's not the woman for his son. He was saying that, you know, his son needs to wake up to an Irish woman every day for the rest of his life. Because she's not Irish, you know, Walter is kind of racist towards her. This man is kind of racist for real. And I really like the actor who's playing Walter, but I don't care for Walter in this show as of right now, man. He's not one of my favorite characters. But he tells her, yours will never be the face my son will wake up to. Now we see JP, and this is the only time we see him in the episode. He's looking at an old video of Kate. He took a picture of the screen, and he found old pictures which showed Tommy as a child in the background. You know, he thought they grew up separately, but maybe they might have known each other when they were kids. I don't know. But best believe JP is going to be finding out some things about Tommy in the next couple episodes. Now, Vic comes into Walter's office heated. He is heated as hell. He's like, man, you went to go threaten Gloria. Are you serious? And Walter smacked the hell out of him. He pretty much was like, watch who you talking to. And then Vic got mad and he left, and Claudia was there the whole time. Now we see these CBI soldiers, they get their weapons ready and stuff. They're going to take out these Serbs. And we see the Serbs kidnapped Liliana, and they started to interrogate her, and they started breaking her fingers and doing all kinds of torture stuff. And I honestly thought Liliana was gonna die. Thank God she didn't. And the Serbs are like, where is Tommy Egan? And she's like, right here. And she shows her middle finger and stuff. And that middle finger looked messed up, man. That shit looked so messed up. They really broke her entire hand. Now we see Claudia give Gloria a visit. And she knew about everything. She knew about the land that Vic bought for them. And she gave her an option. She said you can take that land and sell it, and that'll make you a very rich woman, or there will be problems. She wasn't really threatening her like Walter was, but she does want her to leave her brother alone. I mean, Vic is the one really after Gloria. Gloria's not going after Vic. It's all Vic. And what are they gonna do, man? They can't stop Vic. Now, before she kicks Claudia out, she says something about Walter being sick, and Claudia knew nothing about it. She's like, what are you talking about? And Gloria said, man, get up out of my bar. Now we see Tommy, Diamond, Jannard, Vic, and Simon. They all got their guns ready. They come out blazing. They caught some Serbs slipping, killed some Serbs. And Simon was kind of hyped about all the action and stuff. And Vic said, I told you it was going to be easy. And then out of nowhere, Simon was shot by a Serb, and his brains got blew out. Rest in peace, Simon. And Tommy shot the last Serb, and that was that. Now we see Claudia and Maya, and she was pissed to hear about their shipment being stolen. And Claudia, you know, she acted stupid about hearing the news and stuff. And she said, that's why you need me. And then they got into it, and Maya smacked Claudia in the face, and she was getting ready to leave. And then out of nowhere, Claudia stabbed her in the back, and just like that, Maya's dead. Now we see Tommy and his crew. They open fire on a whole warehouse full of Serbs. It's Serbs everywhere. It's kind of intense. There's gunshots everywhere. And then we see Elijah. He was shot in the neck. And just like that, another body dropped. Rest in peace, Elijah. Gennard got to him, but he died in his arms, and Gennard looked pretty pissed off. And then we see some Serbian reinforcements arrive, and Tommy took all of them out. And then there was one last Serb who was alive, and Tommy was demanding to know where Mirkovic was at. And then out of nowhere, he was shot in the head by another Serb. And then Diamond shot the Serb to protect Tommy, and Tommy was kind of pissed off, because he wanted to know where Mirkovic was at. But then he gets a call from him, and he had Liliana, and Tommy wanted help, from Diamond, Vic, and Gennard. And they're like, nah, you're on your own, because they already lost enough men. And then Tommy was racing to save Liliana. He got a message saying she was at his place, so he raced there, man, for real. Now, when he got to his place, he's trying to negotiate so they don't take Liliana out. He wanted to see her first. So they take her out the car, and then out of nowhere, a dark vehicle comes past them real fast and starts spraying bullets. And Liliana was shot, and the Serbs dipped off, man. They didn't want the cops to come, so they dipped out. Luckily, the gunshot wasn't too bad, so Liliana is going to be fine. And then at the end of the episode, we see Gennard. He's burning some stuff, burning a car and stuff. And I assume that he was the drive-by shooter trying to kill Tommy and the Serbs and Liliana. He wasn't playing. Gennard is pissed off, and that's the way this episode ends. But it was a solid episode, man. A solid mid-season finale. I can't wait for the next episode. What did you guys think of this one? Comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the next episode and the rest of the season? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Power Book 4 Force content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.